Hi Pisces, welcome to your love reading for May 2026. Let's go ahead and start with the first question. What do you most need to know about your relationship? So let me give the deck a quick shuffle. What does Pisces most need to know about their relationship? What does Pisces most need to know about their relationship? What does Pisces most need to know about their relationship? What does Pisces most need to know about their relationship? What does Pisces most need to know about their relationship? What does Pisces most need to know about their relationship? Okay, so let's get 6 cards. You've got the Queen of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Rods, 6 of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and 9 of Swords. Okay, so let's take a look at these and see what's going on for you. So you're starting off with the Queen of Cups. And of course, this represents you as a water sign, but it can also represent your partner if they're also a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising. I feel that, there's a lot of energy here of this is a work in progress. I feel that you may kind of feel that your relationship is really complicated. You may feel that there's a lot of like harsh energy between you two, and that you constantly have to struggle and work and work and work. And you may even wonder if it's even worth it to keep trying so hard. Like, if I try so hard, is this even normal? Like, you should think, I feel like you think that relationships should be easier is what I'm trying to say. Because I see here with the 8 of Pentacles that, there's a lot of effort. You've put in a lot of effort to build up this relationship. You've tried so hard to put the pieces back together when you argue, when you fight, when you go your separate ways, which I feel that all those things have happened. And things may not be fair all the time. I feel with the 7 of Rods, I mean, there's so many meanings with the 7 of Rods, but I feel that, there's a lot of power struggles between you. And I feel that you need to be firm with this person, because I feel that for the sign of Pisces, this person may occasionally take advantage of you. They may kind of think of you as like a softie and that they can get away with this or that. But you spend way too much time building up this relationship and putting the pieces back together. Like, you need to be firm with them. You need to draw the line with this person. And something may happen. It could be in May. It could be in June or July. I'm not sure. Something may happen where, like, you may feel that this is just enough. You have to put your foot down. Whatever's going to happen, you have to put your foot down and let them know that you're only willing to take things so far. Now, the positive news is that I see this getting better. I see here that there is a lot of worry. Like, are things going to get better? 9 of Swords is a nightmare card. A lot of anxiety and worrying. But the cards are literally telling us things are going to be so much better if you put your foot down with this person. Now, you may think that, if I argue back, it's just going to make things worse. This person, it's very argumentative. They can be very negative. But that's the only way that things are going to turn around. I mean, we've got 6 of Swords, which is movement. You're going to be in a much better place. We'll see at the end of the reading what's coming up for you. But the cards are telling us you're going to be in a much calmer place, because I feel that whatever's going on for the sign of Pisces, things are not calm. Like, there's a lot of shouting back and forth, a lot of doors slamming, a lot of like harsh words spoken. But you've got the Wheel of Fortune here. Things are going to change for the better. I mean, you're going to be on top of the wheel, so to speak. You're going to feel on top of the world. The Wheel of Fortune is also a card of destiny and karma. And so, I told this to one of the other signs. I think it was Cancer or Scorpio. I think it was Scorpio actually, that you have like a faded energy with your partner. Like maybe, there is some type of karmic lesson for you too. I'm a big believer in karma and soulmates. I mean, otherwise I wouldn't be doing this. But anyway, I feel like you guys are not meant to end yet. That's what I'm trying to say. You have some type of karmic destiny together, and it may look scary to you right now, but I feel like it's not going to end. Like, you don't need to agonize it anymore. It's not going to end. Okay, let's go ahead and see what's blocking you. Okay, Pisces, let's see what is blocking you and your relationship. What is blocking Pisces and their partner? 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 Sorry, I couldn't quite pick up that one. So we'll put it at the bottom. Okay, let's see what we have. You have the World, the Two of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, the Emperor, Seven of Cups. So this is, kind of what's crossing your relationship. What's blocking the relationship from being the best partnership that it can be. And you're starting off with the World, which is interesting because the World is usually, kind of a positive ending. You're closing the chapter on, on a certain phase in your life because it's time to move on. But I mean, it can also be, kind of a challenge card, especially with something like the Two of Pentacles right next to it. And that's exactly what I'm getting from these cards. I feel that what's blocking you is that, there's a lot of issues that go back and forth in this relationship that you're not laying to rest. Things that you're not closing the door on. And it's, it's preventing this beautiful partnership from really blossoming, because this is a committed relationship. This is a relationship on solid ground. This could be a marriage. There's so many possibilities for this relationship, but everything, kind of stays up in the air and very uncertain. And I feel like that's what's driving you crazy. I see it here. I mean, I see it with the Seven of Cups, that sometimes you feel like so lost with this relationship. You're very emotional when you talk about your partner, because you feel that, you love this person, and you feel like there's so many possibilities, and you're not wrong. They're there. But it's like the relationship is just kind of like hanging by a thread. There's so much that needs to be let go with the World. There's something. So kind of ask yourself, like, what is it that we need to close the door on? Is it past arguments? You can outgrow yourselves, but not in a way where you're closing the relationship and you're walking away. It's just that you guys need some change in your partnership, and that's kind of what I'm getting as well. Yeah, you've got the King of Pentacles. So, I mean, yeah, this could be someone kind of interfering in the relationship. And I say that because it's a people card. So an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. But for others, it's just that, it's time for someone to really take control. And I feel that it's not you, because you're the person watching this reading. You want this relationship to succeed. I feel like there's a lack of stability around your partner. They may be the type of person to make promises that they never keep. I just feel like the sign of Pisces, like, you're very emotional about this person. They're not, I feel that you don't feel that you can count on them, is what I'm getting. This person is very like wishy-washy. You're very uncertain about their feelings. You can't count on them as a partner. And if you have kids, you feel like you can't count on them to be there for your kids in the future. There is something here that you guys need to let go of, and that's the only way that this partnership is really going to flourish, and it's going to blossom as that beautiful committed relationship. Let's go ahead and see what the future holds for you. Okay, Pisces, let's go ahead and see what the future holds for you. What does the future hold for Pisces and their relationship? Ooh, wow, I was getting ready to fall apart. What does the future hold for Pisces and their relationship? What does the future hold for Pisces and their relationship? What does the future hold for Pisces and their relationship? And this is a new deck that I'm working with. So it's kind of new to me, so just bear with me here. What does the future hold for Pisces and their relationship? And this is the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot, in case you're wondering. What does the future hold for Pisces and their relationship? Okay. So we've got the Ace of Swords. You've got the Nine of Swords. Four of Swords. You've got the Four of Wands. You've got the Five of Pentacles. And you've got the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so let's take a look here and see what the cards are saying. So just kind of looking at these cards, I mean, there's quite a few swords, and even when there's just one sword in a reading, it usually means that there's kind of difficult energy, and you've got three. You've got the Ace of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Four of Swords. So I feel that there is a lot to work on in this relationship, and I feel like you don't need to worry, because there's already so much worrying here with the Nine of Swords. But I still, kind of saying that, I feel that some of you may kind of spend some time apart from your person. But I don't feel that this will be in a negative way. This may be the only way for you guys to kind of overcome your obstacles. Yeah, because, I see that, kind of new ideas come to you and your person. There is a change of perspective, and you really need that, because with, the last spreads that we've done, I feel that, you see a lot of issues with your person. You feel like you can't count on them anymore. There has to be, I told you there has to be some type of ending. You had that World card that really popped out at me. But now you start off with an Ace, which is a new beginning. So, kind of seeing this, and with the Four of Swords, you may feel that, you need a timeout. Of course, this also represents healing. And that's why I feel that it may not be negative. I feel that, you may give your partner a timeout, and you may be worried as far as how this will play out in your relationship. Will it make them see the light? Will it make things worse? I feel that it will make everything so much better. Because the Ace of Swords, to me, this represents a change of mind and a change of perspective. So kind of maybe them feeling like, oh, they almost lost you. Now they're seeing the light, which is, the only way that you're going to succeed in this relationship. I mean, you've got the Five of Pentacles here. This is what I'm drawn to now. And the Five of Pentacles, this is why I was feeling that some of you may have a timeout from this relationship, because This card can represent abandonment, feeling like, somebody has completely walked out on you and turned their back on you. Plus, having the Four of Swords, which is sometimes, taking a break from a relationship. This may be the only way that you're going to see big change. That this person's finally going to change their tune. They're finally going to be that, a different person, the person that you need them to be. So you've got the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, this is the only way. The cards are telling you this is the only way that there's going to be growth in this relationship. Because the Nine of Pentacles is putting yourself first. So I see here the message is that Pisces, like, you've got to put yourself first before this person. Like, don't focus too much on them. I feel like you've already done enough of that. You need to put yourself first. There is some healing that needs to happen. Like, you're always on edge is what I'm getting. You're always on edge, and there's so many fears that, keep you awake at night, literally with the Nightmare card here. And I feel that, you may not want to let go of this person because we've got the Four of Pentacles. This is holding on and not wanting to let go. So you may feel that, you don't want to give up on this person. And it's not exactly what you're doing by taking a break from them. You're giving them that opportunity to see things in a different light, to see the truth as far as how they really feel about you and how life would be without you is one thing that I'm getting. Now, some of you may feel that no. Like, there's no way that I'm going to take a break from this person. And you don't have to, because I feel that, regardless of what you do, it may take a little longer, because I see you holding on to this relationship in the future. I see you holding on, and, I do see healing as well. So I feel that, you may have a few more nights of worrying about them. This person has to change their mind. And that is what I see here. There's clarity and there's truth as far as how they really feel about you. Maybe their part in the past arguments, maybe how they've not been there for you. I feel this person will, like, wake up and see that, I've made some mistakes. But I feel that you don't give them too much, because the cards are really being loud here with this Nine of Pentacles. You've got, the only way for you to heal this relationship is for you to heal yourself first. You've got to invest in yourself. You've got to believe in yourself first before you believe in them. Yeah, because, I see, besides, maybe taking a break from them, which is what I was getting from that card, you may just feel abandoned by this person. You need healing. That's what's coming up for you, is healing. You may feel, I'm just kind of getting a lot of different messages with the sign of Pisces. You may feel that, they've done so much that you need a timeout, is what I'm getting. For some of you, not everyone, you need time on your own to heal. You've tried so hard to hold on to them. Maybe there have been other signs for you to let go, just to take a break, and maybe that's not what you wanted to do. But I feel that in the future, the focus is on you, whatever that means to you. The focus is on you, and I feel that you may kind of see your partner with new eyes after this. You're finally letting go. You're experiencing being free. And, you don't have to live this card. This card won't be your reality anymore, which is, just feeling like the door's been slammed in your face, feeling abandoned and feeling lonely. Like, there is finally healing for you, and yes, for your relationship. Okay, Pisces, this has been your love reading for May 2026. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll speak to you again next month.